Hi guys, T-Flat here, coming at you with episode 6, and in this episode we're just going to run over the chicken farm real quick, just show it off a little bit. That's what we built in that last episode. A little bit of lag there. Jump up here. I wanted to show something, if I can actually get through this door here. There we go. Now in the last episode, all this lag, I had put this block, this strip of glowstone right here, one block in from that, and on the other side I had put it 2 blocks in, so it would have been right here on this block. So I went ahead and moved that over, so that is fixed. So if you guys have noticed that, you do not have to tell me about that, it is already fixed. I went ahead and did that, and the chickens are laying, and yeah, we're gathering eggs and feathers and all sorts of stuff. So that's what I wanted to show you right off the bat, and I'm going to come over here and run all the way over here. Try to run. So looks like we might not be able to run that much. There we go. Now we can run. Just a little bit of a lag there that the computer had to catch up on. You know how most computers are whenever it's recording and playing my Minecraft at the same time. But you gotta work with what you got. So that's what we've got, and I'm working with it. So, and I will upgrade my PC as time goes on. So that's the only thing I can do. So we're over here at the slime chunks, coming up on the slime chunks there. And as you can see, I kind of built a little 10 by 10 crafting area out here. Just nothing fancy. There's, you know, the bed, 4 crafting table, 4 furnaces, a crafting table, and then there's a cobblestone. All these chests is cobblestone. That's not quite full. This is andesite. Each of the other stones have their own chest, diorite and granite. And this is the miscellaneous chest of everything that comes out of the slime chunk. There's gravel and flint, but that's just down here. That's everything that comes out of the abandoned mine shaft that I found too down there. So, and there's all my ores and all my pickaxes and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump right down in there, and we'll start explaining things a little bit. I have actually already started on the mining out of the mine shaft, or the slime chunk. As you can see, it's not quite ready to get there. There's a few more levels to get down. We'll bring up F3. We're currently on level 20. I want to go down to level 14, so that'd be like 3 more levels, which I've actually kind of sort of dug it out down here. This is where I want to get, right there. So, and if you come over to a corner and you count 1, well, this right here is going to be the wall, where I'm standing at. There's going to be a wall here and a wall here going straight up, and then there's going to be a roof up there, and then whatever's down here for the platform and roof. So this is technically where we need to count from. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and this technically is going to be the start of the splat, or not the splat pad, but the slime farm. So if you count, there's 3 this way, so right there, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, so that'll be the start of the spawning pads. And there's going to be a trench going along this way, and if you count from this end all the way to that end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. there's 23 by 23. If we bring up our F3 again and come over here, we can see that the chunk is actually on chunk 15 right there. So the first number, see it goes to 0 and 15. That's where the splat pad or the spawning pad is going to be right there. That's what you really have to know about what I'm doing, and I'm going to go ahead and start on mining this out. I have just been kind of doing it 2 at a time like this, and just going all the way down to where I need to be. And a pick just broke. That's okay, we've got plenty of picks, and whenever I get one of these floors done, these 2 wide floors, is whenever I usually go up to the top to empty out my inventory. Now I'm going to put channels in here of water. That corner over there by the ladder is going to be where the disintegrator is, the cactus disintegrator, and the water is going to start from over there and come around and down like that into the cactus. And that's going to be basically what I'm going to be doing. So, I'm just kind of just buying my time right now, and I wanted to show you guys this on camera, kind of explain a little bit of things about what's going on and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll just keep going, and I will get down to level 14, and I will be back in a little bit. Alright, what I've already done here is went ahead and marked out the corners. As we can see, this is position 1, and this is position 15, as well as this over here is position 15, and this is position 1. So 1 to 15, 15 blocks wide is going to be the spawning pads. So we'll close out of that, and we'll go ahead and start digging out the outer edges. You notice I have in my inventory some polished granite and some cobblestone. That is what I'm going to be using as the decoration for the spawning pads here. I keep wanting to say splat pads, but I'm trying to really refrain from making that mistake. I've made it enough already, and they're not splat pads, they're spawning pads. So we're just going to go around like this. Oops, wrong one. And we're going to replace the outer edge first. So we're just going to keep going like this, and now we're going to be placing the polished granite like that. Oops, not like that. Get you back. I'm going to need you. Like so. Oops. Wrong one. So you have this square of granite in the center. Now I'm going to go ahead and carve out this dirt. I think that'll make things much easier. That way I don't have to worry about it whenever I get to that point. Put a torch back. And we'll put a torch back there, just to mark where the torch is actually going to go. So now we'll just keep digging this out in the center. And this is where the cobble's going to go. So it's going to be a granite and cobble combination, which I think honestly actually looks good. It's not a bad combination if you ask me. Let me just get a drink real quick while I'm doing this. My throat was getting a little bit parched there. So this won't actually take that terribly long to do, and this is just going to mark out the floor, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the spawning pads themselves are going to look like. And if you noticed with the torches, they are 3 apart. There's 3 spaces in between each torch. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're building it, there should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 in a corner. But keep in mind that there's going to be a wall here, so technically it'll be 2, and then it'll start 1, 2, 3. So, but the wall's not going to go up until in just a little bit. So whenever we're done with the floor, that's when the wall's actually going to go up. Ah, placed the torch in the wrong spot. But I'm just going to keep going like this, and actually there's really not that much more to do actually. So I'm just going to mine it all out. And then we'll start placing the cobble in, which shouldn't take that much longer to do. So if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I may or may not take your suggestion, but I will try to take some of them, obviously, because some of you are going to connect with my building style and stuff like that, what I'm going to try to do. So if you have any suggestions, it's already been suggested that I make a horse stable, and someone suggested a particular path that I do with the horse stable, so I'm actually going to use their method, and I will give them credit, of course, in the video whenever I do the horse stable, which actually is probably going to be either after the Blaze Farm or before the Blaze Farm. I am not sure, but the Blaze Farm is going to be the next project. That's going to be a heads up, the dual Blaze Spawner in the Nether. So I need a XP farm, so that's going to be something to really look forward to. And I need to be replacing these torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2. So we'll go like this. Not like that. Just kind of messed up there. That's okay. We'll keep going. And we'll place down the torches as we go. Oops, not there, and we need a torch. So this actually doesn't really take that terribly long to do. So if you guys actually wanted to build your own slime farm, it's just very repetitive work with a slime farm. Anyone that's ever built a slime farm will tell you that. So it's just like place, and then, you know, placing your torches down and stuff like that to make sure nothing's no nasty spawn. Slimes can spawn in a light level, so if you're new to Minecraft, if they're in a slime chunk, they can spawn in a light level. So if you have the proper light levels to keep mobs away, they will still spawn in the slime chunks. Just a heads up for those people that might not know anything about slime chunks. Oops. Yeah, for that. Coming along rather nicely, and you'll see what it looks like here in just a second. So there, that's what it actually looks like. We can even pillar up a little bit if you want. Get a bird's eye view of it. That's what the spawning pad is going to look like. Now imagine that stacked every 3 blocks on up to the ceiling with light in the area to make sure no bad mob spawn that we don't want in here. That's what I'm going for. So right now, the next thing I want to do is actually put up the walls and the roof. The roof is actually going to require a bit of scaffolding, and it looks like it's actually night right now. Yes, it is. So I will be right back. I'm actually just going to climb up here and hopefully not fall off. Climb up here and go to sleep so I can turn it night, gather some supplies, and then I will come back down and start on the walls. I'm not really going to be doing anything fancy with the walls right now. It's just going to be cobblestone really. So, but I will definitely show you guys how I'm going to put that in. So in case anybody really wants to know how to do that. So we'll sleep. And yeah, there we go. I will be right back. Alright, we're back, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab some cobble here, top it up a little bit. As you can see, I've been kind of draining it out into the inventory so we can go through the three other chests we have. I doubt we'll even actually use it all, maybe. We'll see how far we get actually. So, what I'm going to do is come back down to the slime farm down here, and you can have an aerial view of what the spawning pad looks like. There you go. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, I've already started putting in the wall actually. So there's a 3 gap there, a 3 gap there, a 3 gap there, and a 3 gap there. As mentioned before, the water is going to flow there to there and around like that. So it's going to funnel down into this corner, and that's where all the slimes are going to get killed, reduced, and then finally killed. And of course the roof is going to go up here. But we're going to put in the wall real quick. I've only put it too high, so we're actually just going to kind of fail at doing that. That's not what I had intended to do, but we will see. So basically what I'm doing is just going up by 2 and going around like this. This to me is the absolute fastest way to get a wall up, and it really doesn't take that much time to actually do one section of the wall. Now some of you might want to put down torches or whatever and stuff like that, but I'm not really worried too much about that. I mean, you could potentially get knocked off, but usually mobs do not spawn within a certain radius of where you're at. So most of the time you'll be fine up here, so just don't, do anything stupid and fall off on your own. That would be really bad. That has happened a time or two in the past. You just be up way high and then do something really stupid, and then all of a sudden you fall off. It's nothing to laugh at then, but it's certainly entertainment for some people. So as you can see, you just keep going up too high like that, and we're gonna do another path, and we'll talk about a few things or whatever and whatnot, and we might do another path after this and then cut the recording to finish it off, because I still want to do the roof in this episode, and that's going to be a little chore in itself. Of course, it's going to require lots of scaffolding to pillar out the side, like going from that wall to that wall and stuff like that, just rows, so I can actually place the stuff on, but you'll see what I mean later if you don't understand. So, what do you guys think I should do for a 100 subscriber special? I kind of was going to wait until the last episode to kind of talk about that, but I am going to do that in this episode, talk about the 100 subscriber special. Whenever I get to 100 subs, I'm going to put out an episode of me doing either a really fancy build or something like that. Probably give a few shout outs to my subscribers and stuff like that, people that really like watching the content and comment on it and stuff like that. So that's something to look forward to, and it may keep in mind the build may actually be done in creative mode. So, and I may even put some pictures of some subscribers in the build itself, in-game character pictures. So if you have like a Minecraft skin or something, your own skin, and you want to be kind of immortalized in a world download, that might be an option. Now, obviously, I can't do everyone, but I could probably do a dozen, or even 20 or 25 or 30. But I certainly couldn't do everyone. That would be a chore in itself. So that's something to consider and think about. I don't want anyone being upset because they weren't chosen. So if I did do something like that, it'd be pretty much at random. So if you do have a skin and you want to put it up for basically having a statue of yourself in pixel art in a Minecraft world, then you could do that. And I will certainly consider it, and probably what I'll do, maybe even to make it really fair, would be to make it first come first serve. So if you put your pixel art out there and you want to do that, then the first like 20 or 30 people to do that would be picked to be in a world. So I can either do that and make a completely fan-based pixel art showcase, or do a build with the pixel art in it. Oops. That was a boo-boo. Let me see if I can get it. Yep, got it. Or, just, I'm open to ideas. If you guys have a better idea for me to do, then I would certainly consider that idea. So that's just something to consider about. I have no idea when I will actually get 100 subscribers. Coal. I'm not really going out on my way for coal, so if it gets covered up, yeah, that's not a big deal. I'll have the dual blaze spawner here before too much longer, and that's going to help out drastically for furnaces. And the only thing I'll need coal for is torches. So, but yeah, be thinking about what you want in the 100 subscribers special. I'm thinking about doing a fortress and just putting bunch of shout outs to people or whatever. I mean, I know ultimately it's my decision, but I do want to have you guys' input on what I should do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I come back up to gather some more supplies, just to get some more cobblestone. I got some ladders in case I need them. I don't think I will need them, but I got some cobblestone, and the walls are actually in. Let's go down and take a look. So this is kind of my platform for getting on and off. So the walls are actually in. There you go. That's what it's gonna look like with just cobblestone. And in case you're wondering what texture pack this is the Daedalus 822 Datacraft 64X texture pack. And I will have the link for that in the description. So let's build some scaffolding. Actually, we need to be one lower. That's where we need to be. Right there. That's right. Yep. So we're gonna build it here instead of there. I know this is a waste of cobblestone, but hey, it's cobblestone. You get it literally everywhere when you mine. I mean, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. Well, most times you don't. Let me go ahead and put a torch or two down while I'm up here, because I do not want nasties to spawn up here while I'm up here. That would be really bad while I'm up here working and something spawns up here and shoots me and I go falling off. Yeah, that would be really bad. I mean, some of you might think it'd be pretty funny, but I don't think so. Okay, last one. I know I don't really need to go all the way, but I'm doing it anyways. So what we're gonna do is come over here and kind of build a platform, maybe skip 3, and then do another platform. I think that sounds like a good idea. Put torch down, so no nasties come and do bad things to us. I mean, look at that. That's a long way down. That's a spawn pad, not a splat pad. We're just gonna keep doing this. It shouldn't take very long to do this at all. Okay, got that done. Oops. Placed one too many. There we go. We'll do 3 more. And then, oops. No. I am not gonna fall off. Hold shift. Then we'll go ahead and put one more out here like this. And there. That's going to be our path. Right there. And just, yeah, like this. So yeah, guys, be thinking about what you want for a 100 subscriber showcase video. I will definitely take, you know, just about any consideration. Obviously, there are some things I won't do or can't do for various reasons. But I will definitely take you guys' considerations because you are my fans, and I would be nothing without my fans. So that's what every great leader actually realizes and understands, because whether or not you're a leader or a follower or whatever, there's enough people to go around for everyone to have a following of some sort. And if you're not good to your fans, your following, whatever you want to call them, then you're nobody. That's pretty much it. And now we just go like this without messing up like that. Hold the shift so you don't fall. Just keep placing it. Like so. And I will eventually come in here and make this look better, you know, make it more decorative, because, I mean, seriously, just cobblestone is really not that decorative. So, we really need to, think about stuff like that in the future, like whenever I do the other, spawning pads. For example, there is a chunk right there, a slime chunk, and a slime chunk right there. So I could make this 3 spawning pads, and it would make a really nice farm with a viewing area in the central corner there. Make it all glass, the walls all glass, and then I could just view the entire farm while it's working. I think that would be pretty cool. But that is a future project once I get the other slime chunks all carved out and the spawning pads in. Let me take a drink real quick. My voice is just... Sorry about that. That's a little bit better. It's getting a little bit rough there for some reason. You go so long without water or something to drink or whatever, and then it's just like, yeah. like that. And then we've got another one here. Just keep going like this. So tell me in the description, what is your guys' what do you think is the best part about Minecraft? Do you like the creativity of it? Do you like the fact that you can actually garner a following via Minecraft? And what about the leadership skills that Minecraft can actually teach? I mean, it's really an impressive game for what it is. And if you don't think that Minecraft can actually teach leadership skills, think about all the collaborations and stuff like that and whatnot that's been going on. You have people doing massive projects and stuff like that, and it just takes a lot of planning, a lot of a lot of resources and stuff like that. You have to assign people to jobs and whatnot, and make sure everything goes smoothly, make sure everybody gets along, stuff like that. I mean, it's really a big chore to actually do a collaboration. And I'm glad that, personally, that some of the schools are actually taking the time and actually adopting Minecraft as a teaching method. Not only is it good for teaching leadership skills, but it's also good at redstone and encouraging for circuitry and encouraging students to adopt a creative approach to life. So, I mean, there's various reasons and stuff and whatnot that you might want to use Minecraft for. So that's just kind of, my take on it. What do you guys think? Is it worthy of a leadership skill thing? Is it, what about schools? What do you guys think? That's something that we can all look forward to, is a day when, the whole world plays Minecraft because of the things that it teaches people. I mean, it's really, really an impressive thing. And to think that it was originally designed by one person. I mean, the beta stages of Minecraft was pretty much done by one person. And also, how many of you are new to Minecraft, and how many of you are beta players? How many of you were like alpha beta? Because I got in alpha beta myself, kind of towards the end of alpha beta, but I got in when it was like still like 20 bucks or whatever it was. I don't even remember what the price was now. But I do remember a lot of changes and a lot of things coming to Minecraft, and it's certainly come a long way. So we're almost done. So, yeah. Okay, come on. Oops. I might be a little bit too far from that. Nope. I win. Ha. That's how you get that. You just kind of hold shift and keep going. Go out as far as you can go, but don't ever let go of shift. That would be really bad, even if you make a mistake like that. See? That's... Ooh, slimes. It's already working. Because if you happen to hold shift and you let go of shift, you're gonna fall and go splat right on the spawning pad. It's not a splat pad, it's a spawning pad. But seriously, that is the way you do it. Ah, I win again. There we go, like so. I'm gonna go down there and kill these slimes here in a minute. So just bear with me while I finish this up, and I will get right down to those slimes. So see guys, this doesn't really take that terribly long. The actual putting it together. The hardest part is actually digging it all out. Mining it all out, I should say. I mean, it is Minecraft. We have picks. We're mining it out. We're not, shovel masters, we're miners. This is kind of a slight risk that I'm taking about moving backwards like this, but no, that's perfectly alright. So yeah, there we go. The roof is in. Deconstruct that scaffolding, but first I'm gonna go down here and kill these. Ooh, almost fell. Rawr. Yes. This is the reason why I built this thing in the first place. Slimes! Because I need them for the sticky pistons for the blaze farm. Come here, slime. I see you targeting me. Ooh, rawr. Yes, go. I know you want to bounce on my head. That's not gonna happen. Okay, that takes care of that. 14 slime balls. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mess, but I will certainly do away with that, and I'm going to move the ladder. In the next episode, I'm going to work on the trenches, the spawn pads, well, the trenches and the kill zone, and then the spawn pads, and probably a little storage area right over there. So that's pretty much going to be the next episode, guys. I hope you liked this episode. Don't forget the resource pack is on the Daedalus822 site, link in the description. Follow me on Twitter at CrafterTFlat, and don't forget to like and share this video. I will see you guys later.